So one of the biggest struggles I see when teaching drum lessons is the idea of fills. A lot of students feel like fills have to be random, or they panic and don't know what to play. So years ago, I started using a simple exercise to help my students with this idea, how to play fills. The exercise works like this. We both play 3 measures of groove, usually something a little bit syncopated or off the beat, and then on the 4th measure, someone plays a fill. So we'll play the 3 measures of groove, and then I will play a 1 measure 4 count fill. Then we go back to the groove again for 3 measures, and this time the student plays the fill. And we keep doing this back and forth like that. The idea behind the exercise is to work on a few things at the same time. It helps with timing, helps the students practice planning fills, and also encourages them to pull from their musical toolbox of fills and use them in a creative way instead of just repeating the same thing over and over every single time. I had a student that was struggling with fills and was feeling stuck. So I told them something that really surprised them. I said, a fill doesn't have to be random. It can actually be something recognizable. So I played a fill based on Mary Had a Little Lamb on drums. And the student just stopped and looked at me like, what? You could do that? So then I showed them more examples. I played a fill based on Super Mario, another one based on Mortal Kombat, and I just continued just working on creating fills. So suddenly, they weren't stressful anymore. They were fun. The student was over the moon with what he saw. The idea actually comes from something musicians have done for a long time. In jazz, musicians often practice transcribing melodies and using the melodies for ideas for solos. So I thought, if other instruments can do that, why cannot drum set? Why not drum set? That's when these creative melody fills started becoming part of my teaching. Over the years, I've used this idea with a lot of students, and it always makes them laugh, but it also helps them start thinking about fills in a completely different way. The next time, try this. Take a melody that you know from whatever source, game, movie, etc. Simple children's song, you name it. See if you can turn it into a drum fill. You might be surprised what happens.